when anytime there's a catastrophe, they sense, you know, that they need to come together. And there was this beautiful moment. I was in an apartment in New York, and we were helping the very old people. You know, they were about 40. Yeah, we got them lights, candles, and flashlights, and we were helping them, you know, in their apartments and downstairs, and it just felt like this wonderful coming together of humanity. And then the next day, I was on the subway, and there are a lot of lunatics in New York. There was one in the subway car, and you know, people just, you know, they don't make eye contact and stuff. They kind of mind their own business because it's safer that way. And they were just not paying attention to this maniac. And he was saying the most outrageous things, and he pointed to each one of us and had some comment that was so right on, brutal, funny. And little by little, the entire subway car started and looking at each other. Oh my God. And then they would look at the next person, and the next person left. And we were all in this like little car, and what normally would have never happened, happened. And I thought, beautiful people, beautiful people. I sang this throughout my career. I sang this in 1960s, I sang it in the 70s, and then I sang it in the 80s, the dark ages of music. It was so strange. It was this new agenda, new hairstyles, very important, very, very important to have the flock of hairdos to be there. And then, you know, the people of Woodstock were just kind of like dinosaurs. In the 80s, you know, it was just like flipped. And I always said there was like a battle, and nobody knew where it happened or how, but we lost. So then we would go, people like me, Arlo Guthrie, Country Joe, Richie Havens, we would go to the places where we would normally perform, but because the new agenda dictated, they had the disco ball that would come down at 10 o'clock, and we would be finished by then, and we would march out to the streets and wherever we came from. And the disco people, Saturday Night Fever, which looks more antique now than Woodstock. So they would come in, you know, with the hats and the veils over the hair, and the flock of hairdos again, and the Saturday Night Fever. And they would come in. We would sing, and we would have finished, and I would have sung Beautiful People, and we'd march out to the night. And I kept singing this song. I just kept believing. I don't know, crazy, I guess, but I just kept believing. And then I sang it in 1990. I kept singing it through the 90s, and then I kept singing it through the new millennium, Y2K. Oh my God, that was so crazy, wasn't it? Did they have the Y2K craziness here? Oh my God, I was stocking up, you know, I had canned tuna and dried fruit and nuts. I took my linen closet, I think, who needs linens? And I put all my, you know, supplies for Y2K. And then I had a generator, and I envisioned, I lived in a sort of, I don't know, farmish area with other houses like an acre apart. And I figured, I'll have the generator. And I'm picturing, Frankenstein, the movie, where the populace sees the lights in that window. She has lights. And then, of course, they would kill me and take my lights. That was such a crazy, crazy scare, wasn't it? I mean, I don't know if you had it here, but it was nuts. It was I wasn't buying into it at all. And like 2 weeks before, I thought, well, it can't hurt to be prepared. So, what was I saying? Beautiful people. Yeah, I thought, what is this? I sang it all through that time. All through it. Yeah. And then I sang it in 2009, and now I'm still singing it in 2014 here in Australia. Here we go. Beautiful people, you live in the same world as I do, but somehow never noticed you before today. I'm ashamed to say, beautiful people, we share the same back door and letters in we never met before, but then we may never meet again. If I weren't afraid you'd laugh at me, I would run and take all your hands. Everyone together for a day. And when we're gathered all past beautiful people, and then we'll never have to be alone, 'cause there'll always be someone with the same button on as you. Include him in everything you do. Beautiful people, you ride the same subway as I do every morning. That's got to tell you something. We got so much in common. I go the same direction you do. So if you take care of me, maybe I'll take care of you. Beautiful people, you look of you, as all of the beautiful people do. Ha-da-da, ha-da-da-da. Sometimes they're rare, and you think they're hard to come by, and then you find somebody, and you gotta take care of the beautiful. He may be sitting right next to you, maybe a beautiful people too. I'm a beautiful